Hello everybody, this is Forever Mr. 11. Welcome back. This is the part 2 of the Vindicator build and leveling guide. In this video you'll notice that my character looks a lot different than he did in the prior video. I just went ahead and did some transmogs on him, made him look a little bit different. I kind of like this look, so I kind of went with that. But his gear hasn't changed. We stopped right when we stopped before, so there's really nothing new to show you in that regard. So the next thing we're going to be doing here is I'm going to go back to my level 73. I'm going to go ahead and throw this on the main campaign. We're going to go ultimate difficulty. Now at this point we finished the Crucible, and we need to now get the item we need to unlock ultimate for our other character. So we're going to head over here, we're going to go into the Emissary's Rift. Alright, once we're in here we're going to head down this way. And you guys might already have some of these. If you don't, you can always pick them up. As you can see here, I do have one. It says Savior's Merit. Basically, it unlocks ultimate difficulty, all the rift gates, and all inventory bags. It's really helpful, once you begin ultimate on your lower level character, the Vindicator that we're making. So,
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Put it to good use. This is Asgra, the cult supplier.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
When you speak to her, you're going to go over to tab 4, and she's going to have these for purchase. Now, I do have one, so I don't necessarily need one, but just for demonstration, I'll just go ahead and buy one. So, I'm going to buy one. It's going to be right here in my bags.
Iron well spent.
I'm going to head back over and put that into my stash.
I'll keep your stash safe.
Alright, so I'll just go ahead and drop it in. So now we have 2.
It's safe with me. Promise.
Alright, so now we can go ahead and exit back out to the main menu. We're going to switch back to our other character. Going to go to main campaign, single player. Now, I usually go veteran, but if we want to get to ultimate, we want to level quickly, we want to do all of this quickly, and we don't want to be stalled. So I'm going to keep it on normal. So we're going to go ahead and start. Now the first thing we need to do in the campaign is we need to complete the first quest. That's going to unlock the stash for us and allow us
Still
to get
drawing breath ice. You. Still drawing. You. He's.
Alright. Talk to him, move on.
You're not looking too bad. The bodies of the dead are rising. You will need to fight.
Alright. So as you can see, it won't let me in through the gates until I complete the first quest. There's no way for me to get in here. So I am going to have to go, and I'm going to have to complete this first quest to gain access to the stash where we can get our Savior's Merits to unlock the higher difficulty. So let's go ahead and activate our Mogdurgan's Pact. And since we no, we have not activated Savior's Merit, so I misspoke there. So we're going to have to head down as quickly as we can and go complete this quest. So this should be pretty simple for us. I mean, it's on normal mode. We're decent level at this point, so we should be able to power through this pretty quickly. So I don't really plan on killing everything. I'll try to avoid as much as I can. Let's just cruise on by all these guys here. No reason to really waste time killing these lobies. They're not going to give us very much, if any, experience. Alright, so... Oh, I didn't even see that guy. Let's just go ahead and run right by these guys. I mean, you could kill them if you want, if you enjoy it, want to test out the build a little more. I mean, feel free. I just think it's more beneficial to not. So we're gonna head up here. Why not get some ether crystals, right? Ether crystals are always good. You can never really have too many. Alright, definitely don't want to get surrounded, so I am going to get these ether crystals. For these guys that are in my way. Don't like him following me. Alright. There's another one. The main thing I use the crystals for is basically for respecting my devotion points. I mean, you might change your mind down the road. They might release some sort of patch that makes you know, weaken something. So it's always good to have as many of those as you can. I mean, I've changed my devotions quite a bit. So even in this build, I feel like the devotions are you know, right on par. But at the same time, you never know what's going to happen with the changes to the game. So now I've entered the burial cave when we just need to kill Kaizog. He should be right here, and there he is. So, actually, let's back up a little bit. Not too concerned with the damage I'm taking here, because we're on normal mode. But he can definitely surround me, we don't want that. You never know, I mean, I could sit here and say that I'm never going to die on normal, and then I get surrounded, and I got all of you two watching me die on your normal, so I'm going to be a little bit careful. Oh man, I don't remember these guys spawning this bunch over here. Alright, let's head down and get the ether crystals. So now we completed our quest, so now we go talk to John Bourbon, get our Savior's Merit, and unlock everything, really. Let's clean these guys up real quick. Bits. So this is a ruined shrine. This is where we're going to get our devotion points, and that's the whole reason we're in normal. I know the video said we're going to go into ultimate, and we're going to level quickly, and that's exactly what we're going to do. But ultimate is extremely hard when you're just going in there. I mean, look at us. We're wearing uncommons. We're wearing rares. We're not gonna survive an ultimate. Most things in there, even the regular mobs, are gonna hit us extremely hard. We could probably only take 2 or 3 hits from them. If we can unlock these devotion points and get some of our skills up, abilities up in here, it'll really help us out. So look at that. We did get our first epic item. Let's see if it's something we can use. It's actually a very nice rifle, but we're not using two-handed, so it's really not going to help me much. Then we have a pair of boots here, and these boots are actually really good for our character. Just going to toss those on. And of course the look of my character is going to change greatly. So let's go ahead and get our Rift Travel. We're going to head back to town. Alright, let's head over.
That dead attack creature was... I need some time to plan our strategy.
And we are ready to move on, Mr. Bourbon. So let's get in here. So we're going to head straight over to our stash.
Got something you need
And
stashed?
in doing what we're doing now, we're probably going to gain a few levels, but it's really not that important. I'm not even really paying much attention to it. Our goal is to just get the devotion points. So when you get to the stash guy, you're going to go to the Savior's Merit. You're just going to right click it. It just unlocked the difficulty. Now let's take a look at what that did for our rifts. So before you saw a lot of question marks, and now you can see all the rifts are unlocked. So this will allow us to run around and collect as many devotion shrines as we can. And since it's on normal, it shouldn't be very difficult to do. So that is our goal. So the first one is actually right over this way. Now I don't personally remember where all the shrines are, so I might have to do a little bit of alt-tabbing here to go out and
the captain send you over?
Locations are. I know where all the
you must have done
easiest
quite a
ones are,
service with the dead.
but we
Search
are going
the
to try to get some of the more difficult ones to find or get to, because we want to try to max out if we possibly can. Okay, so he's looking for scrap. I think I do have some scrap in my bank, so I'm going to head back over there and see if I can grab some for him. Now, if you've leveled another character, you most likely have everything you need. It looks like I don't have scrap. Wow. Well, that is not good. I am very unprepared for that. I have 3 here, Barnabas is looking for 5. Oh no, I do have scrap. See, look at that. Alright, so I do have enough. Let's make this easy. I'll just take out like 30 of them, put the rest back. But I do not have any dynamite, or do I? Let me step on my feet one more time. No dynamite. Alright, so no dynamite. That's going to limit us for getting another shrine. Unless I can go find and stick a dynamite, which I might be able to. So we might have to come back to a shrine. So
Did you get the scrap? Perfect. Well, since I've cleared out this
key, go down and take care of the slith. So they should be right in here. There we go. It has been activated. Let's go pay them a little visit. Alright, so the goal here is to avoid as much as we possibly can. These guys aren't really going to hurt us very much. So whatever we gotta do to get by them. Okay, I'm gonna head. Oh, I think I headed the wrong way. There's a lot of doggies over here. Okay, there's a big boy over there. I mean, these guys aren't even hitting me. I mean, it's not that hard to get around them. Higher difficulties. I mean, this place is just swarming with mobs, and almost every doorway is blocked. It's very difficult to get by them all. There we go. Ow. Alright, so you saw that I went down to half health, and yeah, that's definitely not good, so I decided to kill a few of them to get them off my back. Alright, oh, I know this area. This area is usually pretty bad. Cleared a bunch of them out. Should be enough to keep us moving here. Wow, there's a lot of spiders. Usually there's not this many spiders. Okay, they're just not going to go away, so I'm going to have to shoot them.
I can't do that yet.
These guys are still coming after me. Alright, well we did just gain our level, so let me just clear these guys out and we'll put the points in for that level. Alright, so let's go take a look at what we're up against here. So we have Inquisitor and Shaman. And what we're going to be doing here is we're going to move forward on the Inquisitor tab. So we do have 10 points, so it looks like we have leftover points from when we previously completed the Crucible. And we have 2 devotion points too. Well, because of the damage I was taking, I want to go ahead and buff up a little bit, so I'm going to get my defense going. My goal is to try to get over here to Steel Resolve. So let's go ahead and do that. On the way, we want to pick up an Inquisitor Seal. These things are amazing for offense and defense. So you drop one of these on the ground, you stand in it, you shoot them, you get all these bonuses, and then when you back up away from them, they run through it and they take damage. I mean, what could be better than that? So let's go ahead and take a Inquisitor Seal. Let's go 4 more points. There we are. Alright, so now we are all set with our points. Confirm, yes, I'd like to confirm. We're going to go back to our devotion tree here. We're going to drop a point here for ether resistance. 60 health, 3% energy, I like it. Alright. Let's go back to our character screen. I'll drop a point in physique just to give myself a little more health since we're running through stuff. And see, if you'll notice, I still have 10 points available. I'm still trying to save those up. I don't know exactly how many I'm going to need for what, so I'm kind of just waiting on it and seeing where it takes us. Alright, these guys aren't really doing anything to me. That's good. So basically, when you're running through like I am, you're going to build a large army behind you. And like I said before, my recommendation is until you get pinned, like I just did there, or until you're taking a lot of damage, don't stop. Just keep going. If you run across some sort of nemesis spawn or a champion of some sort, then yeah, you definitely want to stop and finish them off. But and there's our shrine right over there. So I'll take out these guys right here. Looks like the army's coming behind me. Alright, now here comes the big boy. Let's kind of set my little trap here for him. They're just coming right down the line and getting demolished. Oh, this big boy. There he is. Whoa. I did get another ability, didn't I? Yep, I sure did. Inquisitor Seal. Let's drop that. So as you can see, the way these Inquisitor Seals work, I mean, they're doing damage, and I get a stand and get buffed. I mean, the best of both worlds right here. So I think they're very powerful, very useful. Alright, there's our shrine. Let's go ahead and make our offering. Nothing too great to write home about. Two-handed sword. Alright. So we've gotten this shrine. Now, I'm not even, just for time's sake, I'm not even going to go and put the point in. We're just going to simply move on to the next one. So now there is a lot of different ones we can get, and I'm just going to do a quick alt tab on you guys here. Alright, now I am back. I have my map up and ready to rock. I don't have a stick of dynamite, so we can't go for the one that is over here. There's a little secret area, and so you're getting a little bonus in the maybe this video, maybe an upcoming video, where I'm going to show you a secret that not a lot of people know about. It's a whole separate side area off the coast, and it has a shrine over there. So I'd like to go get it if we can get ourselves a stick of dynamite. So in the meantime, we are going to head up to Whitmire. Okay, don't even need to worry about that. Let's just run right by all these guys. We're gonna head toward the coast here. And there should be a cave up in this area. Oh, these are these guys, alright. Well, I don't know exactly where this cave is. I'm gonna say it's up here. But that might be it right there. Let's head up and see. Oh yeah, that could be it. Let's take a peek. Alright, so I believe this to be the correct cave. Cavern. So it should be along this way. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Yep, there it is. Alright, excellent. We are on the right path here. So let's clear everything out. Okay, nothing down here we need to worry about, so let's get this activated. This is one where we need to kill people too, so I'll make sure I'm ready for that. And again, remember this is on normal, so we're not going to get anything too crazy. Normally, higher difficulties, there's going to be champions coming out here for sure. Maybe a nemesis. It's, yeah, they can be pretty tough. Okay, so that shrine is restored. Next shrine we're going to be going for is going to be... let's go for the flooded passage. Alright, so once we're in here we just need to locate it, and it's going to be far up north, so I'm just going to go ahead and run through as quickly as I can to get there. Let's cut through this way. So what I'm doing now is I'm just really looking at my map and waiting to see if the shrine pops up to find its exact location. And there's, you know, maps online where they can tell you the exact location of most of these, so that's kind of what I'm referencing. I'm using Grim Tools to, you know, get the maps that I need to get me to where I need to go. That's on another screen that I don't think you guys really need to see. I mean, you guys can access that at any time as well. Change the camera angle here. This is, don't know what's shooting me. I think that's it. Oh, no, there's another straggler. Alright, hopefully that's all of them. Alright, let's head back this way. Get my camera back in the north position. I do like the default position, but sometimes you gotta turn your camera angles. I do notice that you get better views from the north than you do the south. Alright, let's get this one going. Shrine is cleansed. Alright, excellent. So, we now have this one completed. Let's take a look at where we're going to go next. Pop open the map here. So, I believe there's one next to the Burwich Graveyard on the Burwich outskirts. Alright, so let's give that a try. I think it's right over in this vicinity. And again, I'm literally ignoring as many quests as I can, pickups, mobs. This is all just for speed. We're just prepping for the ultimate difficulty. Alright, these guys are not that through. Okay, and I think it's going to be in there. I think this is what we're looking for here. The Burial Cave. And yep, there it is. I see it already. I also see some ether crystals here. Oh, Reanimator. Alright. Sometimes you just gotta kill stuff. Alright, so ether crystals here. Gonna get these. These are always good. Okay, let's try to avoid as many of those mobs as we can. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's a party. Oh, boy. So, like I said, I typically avoid as many as I can, but that is a lot of mobs to avoid. So I'm just going to drop that back there. Got my aether crystals, clear these guys out of our way. Alright, Alright, now we are ready for the shrine. Alright, straight offering, good. Okay, got a little piece of gear here, got some gloves. Those aren't bad at all. Oh, yep. Alright, so we got those mobs cleared up. Now we're gonna go ahead and take a look at getting over to the... Do we want to go for the Hollowtail one? Well, we have the Burwich Estates one that I think will be pretty easy to get to. Let's head over to Burwich Village. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and head north. It's a little bit of a hike to get to it. It looks like we're going to pick up another level pretty soon here. These shrines do give a decent amount of experience, so I would expect by the time we're done we're going to be probably level 20, and then we'll have some very useful and quality abilities from our devotion points as well. Okay, let's head over this way. Should be right through here. Got the ether crystal, and oh, I'm just gonna make this interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and start the shrine right away, and let's party. Probably wasn't the best idea I've ever had. Oh, that cold one is killing me. Alright, shrine has been cleansed. Very good. Alright, let's take a look at where we want to go next. Okay, the next one we can go for is going to be Warden's Laboratory Rift. So we're going to go ahead and head right over there. See if we can't track this one down. This one, okay, yeah, this one was a little tricky. First time I looked for it, I went the wrong way. You have to actually go backwards. I can never have too many ether crystals, right? This is not the best area to get ether crystals, I'll tell you that. There's way too many mobs, so I'm actually going to pass over a lot of these. You can see how many things are spawning right now. Might be an easy one. Let's grab this one. There we go. Got an ether crystal. Nice. Skip over these guys. Another ether crystal. And there is our shrine that we've been looking for. Man, that rat does hit hard. Oh, it's one of those life leech ones, alright. Alright, let's go ahead and cleanse this one. Devotion point, excellent. Get rid of this guy so we can take a look at where we're going next. Now, we are done on this side basically. We have a couple options the other way of what we can do. So when I say that, I mean in this vicinity over here. There is a rift in the Arcavian foothills, so let's head over to the foothills rift. We're going to kind of backtrack a little bit here. I believe this one is this way. Yes, it is. So the place we're looking for is right over here, the cave entrance. Alright, we are in. Okay, as you can see, the shrine's already right in front of us. This is great news. And they have a party waiting for us, so let's clear these guys out.
I can't do that yet.
Ouch.
I can't do that yet.
Goodness, these guys are definitely hitting me hard for being on normal.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, so I think it might be time for us to gear up. That took a lot longer than it should have to kill that guy, so... Well, there's a epic that can help. A lot of rare items. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got a gun that is really weak for being a rare gun. We have some gloves here that don't really do us much help. Some shoulder pads here, ring of steel, 5% chance when hit, in a blink of an eye, hundreds of phantasmal blades. That's actually a really good ability. I think it might be worth it for us to take. These stats on this are way better than what we have. And let's take a look at this one. Health, health, and health. Well, health is always good, but I don't think it's better than the lightning and electrocuting damage that we have there, so... And yeah, look at my guy here. He definitely does not look the same, so not a huge fan of that, but it is what it is. And this here, we got 16% cold, movement speed. Movement speed is very, very good for us. Also gives us howling wind, 10% chance when hit by a melee attack, surrounding you with a blistering wind that chills your enemies to the bone. I do like that. And it's 33% chance to freeze the target for 1 second, so... That's for level 20, so we're going to go ahead and just put that aside because we are going to use that a little bit later, so... Alright, Shrine's been cleansed. I'm going to go ahead and head back to town now, just for a minute or two. Clear out the bags a little bit and get ourselves a little bit buffed. We did gain a level as well, so let's
I'll give
talk
you a
to
good
this guy
price for
here.
what I've got left.
And it is possible that he's got something for us as well, so we want to see what he's got in his bag of tricks over here. So let's head over to guns. It's kind of weak. Nothing great so far. No, I'm not seeing any big upgrades here. Fire, burn. Huh. But we do get the Ring of Steel bonus. I think the Ring of Steel bonus is a little bit better than that, even though those stats are very, very good. Let's see here. Well, we can get a ribbon now. Ooh, 3% experience gain. That's always good. Cunning, health, and defense. Cunning, spirit, and physique. And physique, cunning, spirit. Wow. I don't think we have a choice to go for that one. It says shaman, but I think that might be for us.
Iron well spent.
Let's go ahead and look over at our abilities now. I'm going to go back to the Inquisitor. Get a little bit stronger here. We are now just about ready for our Steel Resolve. And then there's still a few other abilities we want to get over here on this side, but we might need to buff ourselves up just a little bit because we are taking some heavy damage. We now have 7 points available on our shrines. We've unlocked 13 of the 55 points. So we are going to go ahead and finish off our little quill here. Okay, it's going to open up some opportunities for us. So now our main goal is to get up here as quickly as possible. We need the 4 blues to do that. So we're going to get a little Fido over here. Alright, that's going to give us our little lady over here. So we're going to go ahead and get this one rolling. And I'm going to head in here and I'm going to remove that point we put on the crossroads.
Greetings, child. My knowledge, I'm afraid, my knowledge of spirit, troubled
we can use that point. So let's go into devotion. This is not really necessary to have, so I'm going to take that out. Doesn't really affect anything that we're doing. And now we can go back in here and we can assign a additional point to this one. So the first one gave us ether damage, the next one gave us energy and offensive ability. This one's going to give us ether, physique, and spirits. Now what's really beneficial to us is this one right here, 50% lightning damage, and then the last one here giving us arcane bombs. We're doing this primarily for the arcane bombs. The arcane bombs, once we get them, they start activating. It's pretty amazing to see, and it's really effective. So that is what we are trying to get to, or at least one of the things we're trying to get to. Alright, so looks like we are ready to move forward. Gonna go ahead and open up another portal. So we just got the Arcavian Foothills shrine. Now we're gonna take another approach. We're gonna head up to Old Arcovia. There are 4 shrines up here that, you know, are accessible to us. We just need some dynamite to unlock them, basically. So in this area there is typically quite a bit of dynamite. Why is this guy following me? Oh yeah. Definitely liking the additional damage we're getting here. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can just avoid these guys altogether. Here, take that. And here is our shrine. And they left us alone, good. But we have more visitors. Electrical damage. No, it's not going to hurt us too much. I think what hurts us the most is the ether and the, oh, what's the other one I'm thinking about? The vitality damage. Those ones are pretty rough. Alright, we did get a few items here. Gun that doesn't really do a whole lot for us. And we got some boots that, again, don't really do anything for us. We're not really having too much luck here with the gear. It's pretty uncommon. Alright, so let's head back over to Well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna head up to Cronley's. So Cronley's got one up here, and hopefully we'll get a stick or two or dynamites, and that'll unlock 2 other ones for us. So I'm not used to seeing, oh my goodness, dude, what the heck is going on here? Moneybags Martin is making an appearance. So I know who this guy is, and he's not usually there. That's really strange that he's there. Now, Moneybags Martin isn't really hurting me all that much. It's these Molotov guys that are really hurting, so getting rid of them is going to be in our best interest.
I can't do that yet. That skill's not ready.
Okay, we got him. Looks like we got a few sticks of dynamite. That's going to be helpful. I don't think I've ever seen this guy. This must be some sort of new addition to the game. They did just release 2 patches recently, and with this most recent one, I'm wondering if this is something that's new. I don't remember totems at all against us, so this has to be new. Wow, those 2 guys were worth quite a bit of experience. Wildcaller's Helm. This is for a shaman. I'm going to hold on to that. It's not bad. We do have our 1 stick of dynamite, so we can go get that the other shrine. We got a chess piece here. This is a very nice one. Requires player level 18, so we'll hold on to that until we level up. And because this is getting a little challenging, I'm going to go ahead and put some more points in here. So Steel Resolve is another skill we want to go ahead and get. Now we have a choice. Let's see here. I think it's going to be beneficial for us to continue along this journey. Our next skill that we're going for is going to be the Storm Spread. That's going to really help us AoE some of these mobs, and that seems to be some of the trouble we're having. The bursting round isn't just not doing enough. So once we get the Storm Spread, that should solve that problem. Now again, this build is very, very powerful, but early game, we can only do what we can do. And you'll see more of what it's like when we get to Ultimate, and right now I'm really just rushing through. I'm not really playing it strategically. Once we start getting to that point, you'll see the power that it has. You know what, let's bring him down with us, shall we?
That skill's not ready.
so let's head on down.
That skill's not ready.
So what I've done here is I've thrown down 3 of our Inquisitor seals and stacked them on top of each other because this stack
That skill's not
bonuses.
ready.
So that's normally when I'm facing something big, I'll drop multiple of them and you'll see a more strategic playstyle than what you're seeing typically here. Alright, got another one cleansed, excellent. Let's pop open a portal here and go to Old Arcovia Rift. Okay, so the next area we want to get to is we want to get to the Undercity. So I believe that to be this direction. No, that's going to be Cronley's. So maybe we need to go to Twin Falls. Let's try that. Okay, heading on over to Twin Falls. And this should take us where we need to go. I think last time I went a different direction. It seems like this is going to work just fine, but it's not typically the direction I take. Oh boy.
That skill's not ready. I can't do that yet.
I think there's a reason I don't take this direction. Sheesh, that almost killed me there. Alright, so let's head this way. Yeah, I definitely should have stayed on the road there. Okay, so this is the Old Arcovia ruins, and we are looking for 2 shrines here. One of them is going to be in here, right in the ruin entrance. That's the ruins. That's the Undercity. Oh boy, another champion.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Oh boy. Well, that's what you get when you rush too much. So, let me
I'll give you a good price on what
get a
I've got
few more
left.
of these. Seem to have ran out of pots. I'm just gonna go ahead and spend all my money on those.
Iron well spent.
Let's try that one more time. God, I almost want to kill everything at this point. It's kind of getting annoying that they got me there. Alright, so I'm not falling for that, guys. There is another way to do this. I think I am taking the long way. But this is the easier way to get there, but not the safest. It might be time to get our arcane bombs. Let's see here. We got 2 points. 1, 2. Okay, those are coming next, and that's going to really help us. I got to get payback on that skeleton for sure. So since I know he's right around the corner here, I'm going to clear some of these guys out. Alright, so he should be right around this corner over here. So I want to make sure I'm ready.
I can't do that yet.
That's strange. Why isn't it letting me through this time? Alright, no problem. We'll just go around. Oh, look at that. Another trap. Alright, so we do have one shrine here. This is going to be another tough one.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet. Can't do that yet.
Well, that's gonna hurt.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
Alright, so looks like we got another level here. Let's go ahead and put a few more points in. Alright, now let's step over this way. Try to get somewhat set up here. I believe this one spawns two
I can't do that yet.
Alright, let's party.
That skill's not ready.
Alright, excellent. No champions. That was kind of nice. Now, let's see here. We got a soldier helm. We'll go ahead and hold on to that. Looks like we got some gloves here. Not really a bonus. 9% lightning. I'm going to hold on to those. Once we get our lightning ability, we're probably going to switch that out. That's kind of what we want our focus to be on. Physical damage, that is a huge upgrade from this one that we have here that's really doing us no good. This one, experience gained, elemental damage, health, cunning, everything here looks great, so we're going to go ahead and keep that one. And let's take a look at this here. Cold damage, frost burn, health regen. I like it. I'm going to go ahead and swap these out. Alright, and we got our next devotion point, which is going to give us our arcane bombs abilities, finally. Now, you have a couple different options on which skill you're going to attach to it. I'm going to go savagery. I mean, it doesn't make that big of a difference. As long as you have a skill in there, it'll level up as you level up. So, let's go get some payback on the skeleton guy. This guy was giving us a lot of problems, so...
That skill's not ready.
You can see all of these explosions. That multicolored thing going on under his feet, that's us. Those are the arcane bombs that are just going left and right.
That skill's not ready.
I should be able to see it a little bit better now as we're shooting in the distance. Here, let's show you guys again. Let's take a look here. Okay, there's an arcane bomb. Should be going off any second. There it goes. So this is an arcane trap, and as soon as they walk over it, it sets off. It actually looks like multiple, not just the one, but you can see the power that we have now that we have gained that skill. And look at that, we have a nice new gun, and it does appear to be an upgrade, so let's swap that out. Alright, excellent. So, now what we're going to do is, well, one, I want to go get my experience back that was stolen from me. Alright, we're going to head down into the ruin entrance. Okay, so in this one we are looking for the entrance to the next level, which I believe is somewhere this way. Haha, arcane bombs exploding. Those things are just amazing. Okay, looks like I found the exit. It's right over this way. Nope, that was not the right one. So this is the back entrance that I was telling you guys about. So if you take the Broken Hills Rift, you can come through this back way. So that is not the right entrance, so we're going to have to find the other entrance to the place. So looking at the map, it looks like we're going to have to head around and north. Yeah, I really gotta apologize how slow this is going. This is not my best run doing this. Normally we get better gear drops that help me stay alive a little bit better so I can go a little bit more quickly. But at this point, we are severely delayed in our timing here. Now I could go craft gear, but I wanted to show you guys what it's like, you know, if you have like the bare bones going on. Okay, I think I'm heading in the right direction here now. And there it is, finally getting somewhere. So it looks like it's going to be around the bend here and north. And some shrines are easier to get to than others, so you don't have to do all the shrines that I'm going for. If there are specific ones that you feel are easier to take less time, then by all means go for them. I mean, our goal here is to try to get at least 30, maybe 40 devotion points to help us along our journey. So now we've gotten to this next level. Let me take a look at that map one more time. We're going to head down and keep heading south.
That skill's not ready.
You guys that watch those skeletons to the north. See all those traps on the ground? As soon as they walk across them, they're toast. Oh, nice chest.
That skill's not ready.
Alright, we got another champion we're dealing with here, so let's party it up.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
So I was wondering why he wasn't taking any damage, and there was a priest there, so you gotta watch out for those priests.
That skill's not ready.
Right, so I think I could probably just tank this guy, and we're not on ultimate or anything, so shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, I don't have my Mondragon's back on. That might be why I've been done.
That skill's not ready. Can't do that yet.
Alright, got him down. So, let's see if he drops anything good. Does not look like it, and let's move on. So this is where we came in at, so we are going the wrong way. Okay, looks like I have found it, finally. Okay, and we have arrived.
That skill's not
A lot
ready.
of surprises waiting for us, apparently.
That skill's not ready.
So as you can see, the AoE is just completely slaughtering all these other bombs, and that was the point of the arcane bombs. And as they get more and more powerful, they're going to just do a lot more damage and be a lot more effective. Alright, let's go ahead and head in here. Okay, so it's good to clear as many of these mobs as we can. We're about to fight a basically a mini boss, and it's pretty challenging, to be honest. He's got these little piercing like needles he throws at you, and they hurt quite a bit. So that purple stuff isn't that bad. What's bad is that. You do not want to let that hit you. Oh, he almost got me there.
I can't do that
I do
yet.
wonder how difficult if I were to tank him, so let's give it a shot. Wow, he really
can't
is
do
doing
that
a ton
yet.
of damage to me.
I can't do that yet.
He's literally out damaging my heals.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
Alright, so as you can see, he's no walk in the park.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready. I can't do that yet.
Alright, got him down. Let's get this shrine going. And alright, hopefully this is something we can use. I see a couple guns in here. Alright, so no upgrade on the gun there, unfortunately. The lightning and ether. So not really much that's gonna be too helpful to us, so I think it's about time we go back in town, clean our bags, get a little bit cleaned up on our skills and abilities, and try to buff up slightly. Now, I don't really want to do too many of the more difficult shrines at this point. It's starting to be counterproductive, but there still are a few of the easier ones that we can tackle.
Put it to good
Okay,
use.
so we did gain a level. Let's go ahead and put the points in. Alright, so we are one level away from getting our storm spread, which is also very effective. Okay, so we've gotten our Widow. Let's see here. We do want to get Spear of the Heavens. This is going to be a little bit down the road. There's still a few other abilities that we need to get before we dive into that. And the ultimate one, I'll just let the cat out of the bag a little bit here, is we want to get the Ulto Shepherd of the Storms. I mean, all this lightning cold damage, I mean, it's a no-brainer. You got to get that one. It's one of the best. It makes the most sense. Alright, and let's see here. Where do we want to go next? I think we need to up our damage and healing, so we might want to go for the Twin Fangs here. That is an option for us. Or upping our defense is another option. With 1 point available. Elemental Storm would be very nice to have. Plus we get all these other bonuses. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop a point. Yeah, let's drop a point in the Purple Crossroads. Let's head down this way. So the next one we're going to get is we're going to get Rowan's Crown. And this one right here is really going to help us with the lightning, the elemental storm. I mean, just look at the amount of damage it does. Once it levels up, it becomes very strong. So that's going to be our next target. Okay, and now we do have 14 points available here. I'm going to distribute a few of them because we're hurting a little bit on the damage side of things. So I'm going to drop 2 into Cunning. I'm going to drop another 4 into Physique. Hopefully that'll help us out survive a little bit more and do a little bit more damage. Okay, looks like we got a ring here. Wow, this is an amazing ring. Even gives us a lightning sphere from chance on attack. That is really nice. We aren't high enough level to use this item. So these are the 3 items that are waiting for us. This is another one that was waiting for us. Let's slap that on. And sell this one to the vendor.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Okay.
Iron well spent.
And we do have our dynamite now. So now we can venture on to the unknown.
I'll keep your stash safe.
I'm going to go ahead and drop this helm over here and this because we don't need that necessarily right now. 2 tonight's chill, cold damage, cunning, and attack speed. That is a nice chest piece. 7% lightning. Actually, the Night Hunter's chest piece is a little bit better, so I'm going to go ahead and keep that right over there. The lightning, ether, spirit, and cunning. 14 to pierce. This is kind of a toss-up as well. I think I'm just going to go ahead and sell that one.
See anything you like? See you around.
Alright, so I'm going to go for one more shrine today, and that's going to get us to the total of 18 divine points, and then on the next video we'll get some more, and then once we get to the top where we want to be, we'll head into ultimate and the levels will just come pouring in. So I mean, it takes a couple hours of prep work, of course, and things do go a little bit faster. Of course, in this video I'm doing a lot of explaining, you know, a lot of talking about what I'm doing. If you're just playing it and following the instructions I've provided, things will go a heck of a lot quicker for you.
Any luck clearing out? Well done.
You know, you'll be able to progress in probably half the amount of time that it's taking me. So, now that we have the dynamite, we are ready to unveil our first secret. So, hope you're glad you waited till this long into the video, and we are going to head to our first secret area. So you basically just follow the path all the way down. Then once the path ends, you're going to make a right. Then there's going to be a house this map here. What is hitting me? I think I may have strayed too far. The house should be... Is it this one right over here? I think it is. So it should be... Yes, it is. Right over here. So most people see this house, they just see a bunch of regular mobs, they don't think to come in it. But if you shoot this back wall, look at that. It is a open passageway. So now to get in here, you'll need to use a stick of dynamite. Oh, 2 sticks of dynamite. Okay. So, man, I am really off my game. I feel like this update really changed a lot. So I'm wondering if that's why a lot of these things are different. So, let's see here. I've come back to the foothills. I'm going to head over to Cronley's hideout again. Cronley's hideout, anything in the mines is going to give you dynamite. So now that I'm here in Cronley's hideout, it's a pretty big map. There's more than likely going to be some dynamite in here. So we're going to see if we can find one real quick. And there's a chest down there that might actually give us some dynamite. And if we can get a quick dynamite, then I'll rush over and get that secret going for you. And I can show you what it's all about. And there is a shrine over there too, so that falls in line with what we're trying to do. No dynamite. Alright, so let's just wander around here and see if there's any line on the ground. So as soon as we get 1 stick of dynamite, we will leave this area.
Yeah.
Didn't see any. Looks like we got a helm. Oh wow, look at those gloves. Those are nice. We are going to slide those puppies on. And these gloves, those are the ones we took off earlier, I believe. So let's go ahead and proceed. No dynamite. Alright, well, they're being a little stingy with the dynamite.
I can't do that yet.
The power of the arcane bombs, people. Come on, one of you's got a stick of dynamite, don't you?
I can't do that yet.
Alright, so no look at the dynamite yet. There's a scrap. No dynamite there either. Wow. I am really surprised that we're not getting any dynamite. Let's venture in a little more, see if we can find some. stuff, but no dynamite.
What do you want?
I can't do that yet. That skill's not ready. I can't do that yet.
Alright, so we're still looking for that dynamite, and I'm really not getting lucky today. No, nothing there. Usually I would have had 3 or 4, but not sure what is going on.
I
with
can't
these
do
drops.
that yet.
Well, a level definitely helps. Let's get stronger. Okay, so we're finally going to get our storm spread. Really happy about that. We're also going to drop a point here for arcane empowerment. This is going to help us. 8% all damage, as you can see, is going to definitely give us a boost. And we're going to continue on down this path in Inquisitor. Alright, so I didn't see a lightning proc in there, but we should start seeing some soon. Oh, and there's our dynamite. Excellent. There is the lightning. Alright, so we got our dynamite. Now let's head back to the area we were at. It's really not much of a point in us being back over here, so let's go to Devil's Crossing. While we're here, I'm going to go ahead and just clean out these bags real quick.
You see anything you like?
Oh my, look at that helmet. That is too good to pass up on, so we're going to throw that in there. We do have an upgraded ring, so we're going to dump that. Looks like when we level, we got access to some good gear. And we don't need an ether damage item, okay.
See you around.
Let's actually talk to him real quick and see if he does have anything to offer. We do have some gold to spend. Or iron, I should say. Alright, so looks like this is an upgrade. Let's swap that one out.
Iron well
so
spent.
we got stronger, we got a new ability, and let's drop another point into cunning. And let's check on our arcane bombs. What are we at here? So it looks like we are almost to level 2, as you can see by the experience, 22,440 of 75,000. So right now it does 137 lightning damage, 139 ether damage, reduces their offensive ability and their resistances to both lightning and ether. Now that is only going to get better with every single level, and all we have to do is continue to fight, and it will grow on its own. Alright, let's get rid of him so we're not followed. Okay, so back to where we were at. I thought it was 1 stick of dynamite. This might be something they changed. It's now 2 sticks of dynamite. It might have always been that too. I'm not gonna sit here and say it wasn't. So let's get a little bit prepared. Clear that, and let's.
I can't
go to
do
town.
that
These
yet.
are definitely a lot higher than me, so this might not be super easy. So this is an area that gives me a very large penalty, and that's what makes it very difficult. Oh boy, here we go.
I can't do that yet.
Poison is out of control. Come on. Alright, so I'm not going to clear everything, but I want to clear enough where I can backtrack a little bit in case I get in trouble. And you can just see those arcane bombs are still doing their jobs.
That skill's not ready.
So if you look, we're kind of off the map here, so once we go through that secret area, we're kind of like a little bit on the right here off the map, and there should be a shrine coming up here near the top, so let's see if we can find that shrine. Again, they did an update, so I'm hoping it's still there. I know it was before.
That skill's not ready.
Choke point if we can.
I can't do that yet.
Alright, excellent. So, let's see here.
That skill's not ready.
Well, there used to be a shrine here, and there is not anymore. Oh wow, that is interesting. That is something that they must have updated. So, nonetheless, this is the secret area that I was talking about. We, found a way in, and now we gotta fight this boss man here.
I can't do that yet.
This guy is no walk in the park. He continues to spawn ads repeatedly, and even on normal, he's a challenge.
That skill's not ready. I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet. do that yet. That skill's not ready.
Alright, there's just way too many ads hitting me right now, so I gotta clear some of these out.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet. That skill's not ready.
Alright, let's see if we can get him finished off here. He's down to 1,000 and he is done for. Just to finish off those ads. I was kind of hoping that the shrine would spawn or something. I don't understand why it's not here. Well, nonetheless, let's get our loot. Got a nice little chest down here. So this is the entirety of the secret area. Now some of you may or may not have known about it, but nonetheless, you know, it's a little bit of a secret, and it's a guaranteed boss. It's a good place to farm too, because you know they typically drop better loot when you have the bosses. So now let's go ahead and head back into town. So like I said before, it was a little slow going. If you're doing this on your own, it's going to go a lot faster, so don't put too much into how slow this has been going. It should go a little bit quicker as time goes on, and you yourselves will probably be able to advance a lot faster than I am here, just because, you know, while I'm doing this, I'm making the video. The Runestone of Dreg is part of the secret area, so when you get the Runestone of Dreg, it's part of a long quest line. So there's a couple more items you need to get and to complete this larger quest, and part of it is with a shrine up in the north as well, so that's something that we'll be exploring at a later date. So I think that's going to be it for today, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up part 2 right now. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the content as well as the secrets. If you did, please go ahead and subscribe and be prepared for the next video. I think we might have one more video in normal elite shrine hunting, and then we will proceed into, if not by next video, then the video after, we will be heading into ultimate and seeing the you know, the true effectiveness of this build, as well as how fast you can level in doing things in this manner. So again, please go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe, and until next time, I will see you guys later.